What's going on, fam? Welcome back to Mental Groove, your go-to spot for real talk and viral moments that hit different. Today, we're diving into another classic Kevin Samuels clip that's lighting up the internet. You already know what to do. Hit that like, smash subscribe, and stay locked in. My full breakdown is coming up right after the video. Let's get into it.
Do that. Hello?
Hello, how are you?
Oh, y'all.
How are you?
How old are you?
I'm doing fine.
How old are you?
Oh, I'm 30.
What is your criticism or critique?
Like she said, that you always putting black women down. Did a black woman hurt you or something? I mean, I don't understand.
Okay, so we've got all the insults out of the way, so let's get to the conversation, okay? Just don't worry about insults. Stay
Okay.
conversation. Can you do that?
Yeah, I could do that.
All right.
I don't have none though.
Well, but we don't do that. See, I've already addressed all your insults that you could have. Who hurt you? Your mama black, you gay. We've got all that out of the table. Let's get to the grown stuff, okay?
Why do you think that it shouldn't be 50-50? Why do you think that it should be?
Okay, one rule, don't overtalk me. Let's get to the grown stuff. Your critique is I always put black women down.
Yeah.
How often have you been watching my content?
Maybe a few months.
So you have not seen any videos to where I say anything nice about black women?
No.
How many times do you watch my videos a week?
Well, see, the first time I ever watched it, you was putting a black woman down. So to me, right there, that automatically that ruined it.
Ma'am, that's what you watched is not my responsibility. Congratulations, ma'am, with that big old rock on your hand. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. She said, hold on, hold it up again. Hold it up again. Hold on.
Yeah.
Bam, bam. God damn, she got the infinity stone up on that piece. Congratulations. That's very good. Thank you very much.
He could do it similar to me.
Changed a lot. My sister changed a lot, and
Okay.
another marriage.
What do you have to say to that? All right. That's on this very Instagram platform you're on right now. A black woman saying what?
I'm going to call on Kevin's show, and I'm going to tell him that because of you, I was able to snatch the ring.
Where's your husband? Where's your husband?
You said my husband?
Mm-hmm.
No.
Mm-hmm.
I don't.
So basically, okay. I'm just asking. I don't know if you're married or single. I didn't answer that question.
No, I'm single.
Okay, so I want to know if you've been watching me for a couple of months, and that happened this year.
Okay.
How you can tend to overlook that, and it's all over my platform.
Because when you go live, that's not what you're talking about, though. When you go live, you're not talking about that, Kevin. When you go live,
what do you have to say about that? What do you have?
I mean, that's outstanding. That's good for now, but that's not what you're always talking about. You as a black man should be on a black woman's team.
I talk about what women come up to talk about. See, this is the problem. You ladies want to have a narrative. When I show you something that counteracts it, you don't even say, you know what, maybe I was wrong. Do you think maybe you could be wrong?
Just a little bit. Just a little bit.
No, you're wrong.
Just a little bit. Maybe just a little bit. I'll give you maybe 10%. Yeah, 10% maybe I could be wrong. But the other 90%, no, because the things that I hear you say that we should automatically be listening to what the black man said. It's not our fault that they took the black man out the house. No, that's not our fault. Is it our place to put him back in the house?
Hold on,
yeah.
Okay, stop. Who took the black man out of the house?
The white man took the black man out of the house.
No, he didn't.
Not the black man. I mean, not us, but the white man.
Excuse me. No, he didn't. Black 75% divorce rate. Divorce is filed at the 80% rate by our women. That ain't a white man's name on the divorce decree.
So what about people in divorce?
No, but
man, we were the most married people. We were married at a rate of 80% prior to 1965. And there's no white. white people couldn't break us apart in chattel slavery, Jim Crow, segregation. But what did was feminism in college. How many children?
Feminism in college. I don't have any children.
Okay. So again, you're sitting back saying what I don't. I talk to women every day, and I respond to what they say.
Okay.
Okay.
So
He ain't gonna be anywhere. That's you.
Oh, okay.
Who's in the background?
So basically you said,
What y'all doing later. Because see, this is what I mean. This is what I want you guys to understand. Hey, Shirley always back there doing something. I'm just saying, like you don't have anything to do. Always want to say somebody that dislike y'all, like you don't have. Women like that woman are perpetual victims. In order for their lives to make sense, you and I have to be at fault. Somebody had to do something to her. That's fine. Yeah, I heard the smoke detector. I mean, I'm really waiting to have an honest criticism. I just don't like that you say this and I don't like that. Okay. Not one talk about something different. The white man did it. All right.
Kevin starts by cutting right to the chase, telling his guests that his show isn't about giving exposure. It's about honesty, blunt truths, and sometimes tough love. The guest wants him to critique women who date men specifically for their money. This is a hot topic in the dating world, especially within the context of Samuel's discussions. Kevin's response is unexpected. He basically says, I don't care if women date men for money. This might sound shocking at first, especially coming from someone often seen as critical of women. But Kevin's point here is about transparency and accountability. He's not here to judge every woman's motivation, but to challenge the narratives and excuses around relationships. Then things get heated. The guest pushes back, asking Kevin to represent black women positively, just as he criticizes them. Kevin fires back by saying that the guest's tone shows a lack of respect and understanding. He reminds viewers that his audience largely appreciates his honesty, even if it's uncomfortable. What stands out to me is this: Kevin Samuels is not trying to bash women universally. He targets specific behaviors, patterns, and societal dynamics. Women dating for money isn't a new phenomenon, but Kevin calls for women to be honest about their choices and expectations in relationships. He wants to highlight how financial motives influence dating, but also warns that those motives don't guarantee happiness or stability. This clip also shows a deeper issue: the difficulty of having open, respectful dialogues about sensitive topics like gender roles, money, and relationships. The back and forth reveals frustration on both sides. The guest feels defensive, and Kevin refuses to back down from his straightforward style. If there's a takeaway here, it's this: we need to talk more openly about why people date who they date, what they expect, and how cultural and economic factors shape those decisions. Kevin Samuels' approach might seem harsh, but it pushes conversation into uncomfortable yet necessary places. At the end of the day, honesty in relationships about finances, intentions, and values is crucial. Whether you agree or disagree with Kevin's style, his videos spark debate and force people to reflect on their own choices. So, what do you think? Are women who date for money being wise, or is it a sign of deeper issues? Let me know your thoughts in the comments.